Welcome back to Daytime, everyone. Well, we started out the week by taking a trip to the grocery store, and we've taken all of the ingredients, and we've been making fantastic meals ever since. To conclude our Nutrition Week, we are joined again by registered dietitian Tina Ruggiero and shopper extraordinaire, and we are making something really tasty today, right?
Yes, these are my favorite. They're Greek-inspired burgers. Ooh. But I like to make them small, so we're going to call them sliders.
Sliders. That way you can eat 5 of them.
Yes. And it's still the equivalent of 1 burger. So with that, I used ground turkey. You can use bison, which is very lean. You can use any kind of lean ground beef. Just ask your butcher what's lean. There are 29 cuts of beef that the USDA considers lean. So no excuse not to eat lean beef.
No shortage.
So you're going to get your hands dirty in there, and we're going to mix the meat with a little bit of dill, a little parsley, and oregano.
Now you use fresh herbs, right?
I use fresh herbs. You know what? Grow them yourself.
Oh, you're right.
I don't buy the packaged herbs in the supermarket. They are so expensive. So you get a little pot or seeds, and you'll have a bush in no time.
Have a little garden right in your windowsill.
Okay, so get your hands in there. There you go. You're in. And I'm going to put in a little feta cheese, which is sheep's milk cheese, delicious.
I am loving these already.
Olives, which I know you love.
No, I don't.
You don't love them? I thought you loved them.
It's okay. I can eat around the olives.
You can eat around it. Well, you can do it without the olives. It's very easy. And then a little bit of spinach. You can use fresh or frozen.
Hey, this is really healthy.
It is. It's delicious. It really is delicious. And the spinach, don't be afraid to use frozen spinach.
You're right.
It retains all the nutrients.
You're right.
And it's just as healthy as fresh.
I love spinach.
So now that you had everything mixed up really well, you make a tiny, tiny little patty.
Oh, see, I want to make a big softball, but I'm going to make a small patty. Yep.
And then you're going to put it onto the grill. There you go.
Should I smush it?
Yeah, you can smush it down. That looks like a meatball. That looks like a burger. There you go. So just make 2 or 3 of those, and even the kids can help with this. And you know, I find that when children make what they eat, they will readily eat it.
And they'll grow up liking cooking.
Right, because sometimes if you give them something with green flecks in it, they'll be like, what is that?
What is that? I don't like that.
But if they've gone to the store and they've purchased it and then they've actually created it, they'll want to eat what they made with their own hands. So it's a really healthy habit to get kids into at a young age. Look at you go. Oh, my God.
My mother should have made me do this when I was young. She didn't trust me in the kitchen, therefore I never helped her make anything, and that's why I'm not much of a cook today.
I trust you inherently. You can keep making sliders.
Thanks,
that's
Mom.
Wonderful. So one more, and then we will flip, and fantastic. Here is your side towel.
Thank you very much. You come prepared.
So when you're done, the little sliders come out looking like this, and they're absolutely adorable.
They look lovely.
And what I like to do is, I'm just going to move this out of our way for the moment, is put them into little tiny whole wheat pita pockets. Now what I have here is, it's a yogurt sauce. It's made with Greek yogurt.
Oh, yes. What was that called again?
It's just Greek yogurt.
Greek yogurt.
You can find it. It says Greek. There are lots of different brands. I'm not a fan of any one in particular. But it's thick. It's almost like a sour cream consistency.
Better
and
than
a little
mayo.
Dill, mint, and lemon juice in here.
Oh, lovely.
And I'm just going to use my fingers. And you put a little slider right in here.
I'm going to make one as well.
And a little tomato. If you don't want the olives, you don't have to put the olives in. Little onion, a little piece of lettuce.
This is another thing the kids like to do.
Now tell me, wouldn't that make a great snack also?
Oh, yes.
Yes, and this is great. You can bring this to work. You can pack this, if you're going to college, on a budget. This is simple, easy, and delicious, even cold.
Nutritious, delicious, and economical.
Bon appetito.
Bon appetito. I recommend you make these. Very, very good.
Very good.
Oh, it's been so much fun this week with you.
I had a blast. We'll have to do it again.
Let's go shopping this afternoon.
I'm there.
Hey, for this recipe and for the others that we cooked this week, just go to daytimeonline.tv and click on Recipe Archive. Dave, you've got to come over and have one of these sliders. They are delicious.
Oh, I'm going to. Right now I have to fantasize about it, though, because I have to do this first.